Hi all, this is Arun Pandey, and today we are going to talk about emotional intelligence. And since I'm practicing Agile and Scrum practices from almost 8 to 9 years, and participating in different meetups, and then meeting with different people, including management, and hearing very common issue that their team is capable to deliver the things, but the culture and environment is not very hygienic or very good, and that's the reason it's impacting the deliverables, and then other issues at the workplace. So I just thought about and then I advise all those managements, and then I just thought to uh, address those issues here as well. So this talk is to just talk about the emotional intelligence and how much important this is when someone is playing a very important role as a manager or lead, especially the people management. Uh, just we are going to talk about that, and we'll see that how we can, assess a manager who is going to play a people manager role, whether he has the emotional intelligence or not. So let's begin with that. And the first question is that what is emotional intelligence? So, emotional intelligence is the ability to identify and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotions of others. So, when I say own emotions, it means that you can't be a good manager if you can't handle your emotions in front of your team or at the workplace. So your emotions should be managed enough so that people can't understand that what are the things inside your mind and body. It's going on, whether both are in sync or not. So it's like you are able to manage all those internal emotions within you, and it's not coming out, so that team is not getting impacted. Other point is that managing the emotions of others as well. What does it mean? Since you are working with a team and you are managing a team, it's very important to understand that what is the emotions a team is going through, because emotions is a very important aspect that I mentioned before, because the imbalance within a team is coming out due to the bad emotions within an individual, and it's very important to understand that and to get managed in a very time manner way. So that is what these two important things are, pretty much advisable when we are actually hiring a manager or we are promoting a manager within a firm. So there are three key skills which I believe that it's very important for a manager. First thing is that he should be going to have a emotional awareness. It means that he should understand that what is the emotions and what are the different types of emotions an individual can have. Because the bad emotions can have a toxic workplace, and it's definitely not good for the team's spirit. So emotional awareness is a very important thing, and managers should understand that what are the emotions and what are the different types of emotions an individual can have, and at least he can name it out or he can figure it out. Another thing is that the ability to harness those emotions and then apply them to uh, like while thinking, and then like the problem solving, that like how to harness those emotions, so that we if someone is getting some problems, we are pretty early we are addressing all those things. Third thing is that the ability to manage the emotions. Like, if someone is having a bad emotion, it's your responsibility being a manager to make an environment where the guys should feel good and a cheering up environment. Another thing is that calming down the people, because if someone is feeling uh, uh, unwell or down, then it's the manager's responsibility to understand his emotion or her emotion, and then make sure that you are actually applying some sort of your uh, intelligence, and then covering it out, and then you are reducing all those problems right there. So these three things are pretty important. I'll just repeat it again. It's emotional awareness, first point. Second point is ability to harness those emotions, and third point is that the ability to manage the emotions. Now we'll move out, and then we'll see that how to recognize a person who has the emotional intelligence, so that we are having a right person as a manager. First thing is that assessing the interpersonal skills. It means that paying the attention of the listening skills of a manager. A person who is empathetic, it means that whether he's curious or having a genuine concern for an individual or not. Third thing is that he should understand the boundaries, like good boundaries, that whom to talk, how to talk, where to talk, and then all those things. Because if you're not having your boundaries, probably you're going to talk nonsense, or sometimes you are going to have something which is going to hurt your team members as well. So those boundaries are you should understand, because you are the one who are actually creating taking the responsibility to create a healthy environment. So just go with the good boundaries. Another point is that the guy should be get assessed, that how he talks with others, because that is very important thing. Being a manager, you're talking with your team members, and it's very important that what are the skill set you have, by which you are applying in a very good mannered way when you are interacting with an individual. Very important point is that when you are working with your team member, how good you work. Because when I say how good you work means, are you criticizing, are you creating some noise, or you are penalizing your team members. So it's very important to understand all things. Another point is that noticing the body language, because whether the guy who is talking as a manager is having an eye to eye contact or not, whether he has a genuine smile or not. Fake smiles are definitely not good. Another point is that whether you are having a controlled breathing or not, because if you are doing the huffing or puffing, it means that you're not a very good composed manager. Open-mindedness is a very important thing. Criticism, how you are handling. So these are the very important things, and we can talk in a detail, maybe in a different talks. Thanks all for the watching. Thank you.